This hose here popped off. Overheating car, truck, whatever, I hate that. The reason I sold my old car was because it was overheating all the time and I could never stop it. One of the things I did on the trail, I kept putting my antifreeze into this guy here because that's what I always taught, you know, just fill it from here, don't fill it from the radiator cap. And I kept on wondering why, you know, it would say this is full and I kept overheating. What I noticed was I was filling it in here, took all this down the next time I started it up. But when you get that empty on radiator fluid, you want to open this cap here and open your bleeder valve here. You're going to fill in antifreeze through here until the antifreeze comes out of this bleeder valve here. Once that happens, I'm going to put the cap back on, put that this bleeder valve back on. Start it up till it gets up to operating temperature. Once it gets to operating temperature, you're going to let it cool down. And when it cools down, you should have this full before you started all that. Or you can do it after, it doesn't matter. Before you start it, should have this thing full. And whatever did not fill up in your radiator here, once it cools down, it's going to suck all the fluid out of here to finish filling it up. It'd be right at the top of this, at the top of the cores for this guy. I think the biggest thing about this is, you know, carry an extra gallon of antifreeze. If you have a hose popped off, you're going to need a whole lot more antifreeze to take care of it and get yourself back off the mountain you brought. So we're talking close to 3 gallons I probably dumped in this thing to get it back together. Fixing the Jeep, bringing it back from the dead. I got off the mountain. You know, my dad always told me I should get a sleeping bag just in case things go wrong. When I was out there on the mountain going, oh crap man, I might have to spend the night out here. I was going, maybe I should have got a sleeping bag just in case things went wrong. But me and all my cars have a rule, which is get me back home. Doesn't matter what shape you're in, get me back home. It's a rule we all live by. Well, it looks like this problem might be cured. Alright, so I'm out in the country. It seems to be doing well. Where'd it go? There it is. That's about where it usually hangs out all the time. You know, that out in the country thing, I actually don't live too far from the plains here. Pretty close to the end of a civilization out in my town. But one of the things that kept happening on the trail was this guy went off. It was a low coolant level. You know, you fill that plastic bottle that's over there and that sign goes off. But what it never told you was, hey, your radiator just doesn't have anything in it. And that plastic bottle over there is only going to fill that radiator once you let this car cool down.